Ndipasireko so tireko uku ikwana matsoti fesiti tireko inango. Welcome to our podcast, Underestimated Voices podcast. Thank you very much for joining us in this first episode as we launch a new journey into discovering your potential. You might be sullied in life, but this podcast is going to give you the edge to continue pushing in life and not to look at kusuliwa as a curse, but as a blessing in disguise. You know, for God to be to shine, it has to go through the mining process, and then it's polished, and then it shines brighter like that. So welcome to our podcast where we will be discussing topics related to personal growth and development, and today we'll be talking about the value of being unique and how it can impact our lives, and the subtopic is thought. So I'm going to share a story with you from one of my friends. I'll just keep it anonymous and I'll give her a fake name. There was a girl named Catherine. She was always treated like an underdog, constantly overlooked and ignored by her peers. Have you ever felt like an underdog? Whereby even if you do anything bad, you just feel vija, you just feel low, as if someone that doesn't have low self-esteem. You don't feel confident about anything, you just feel discouraged, everything doesn't add up. But despite this, she never let their opinions define her worth. She knew that she was beautiful and worthy. By the way, Catherine had she was short. She was like a funny being like that. So like everyone would like mock her for that. So one day, Catherine stumbled upon a wise old woman. There was this old woman. She was very wise. She used to help so many people in that compound. This old woman gave her a container of salt. The woman explained that salt is like a unique character. Its presence is not always felt, but its absence makes things tasteless. Just like salt, we may not always feel appreciated or noticed, but our presence would leave a void in the lives of those around us, those that matter to you. You may not know it, but there are people that matter to you. You are a unique being. It's important to recognize our own unique qualities that makes us special. We should embrace these qualities and celebrate our strengths, even if they don't fit in to society narrow definitions of beauty. Talking about value of being unique. In today's society, there are many people who feel like underdogs, people who have been sullied, people that have been underestimated. They may have been bullied in school, in society. They may have had a difficult upbringing. Others are orphans. And you find that they have been abused and all that. Whatever the reason it can be hard to feel beautiful and worthy when you have been treated poorly. But the truth is this: everyone is beautiful and worthy in their own ways. It is important to remember that beauty comes in different forms. Some people are beautiful on the outside with perfect features and flawless skin. Tuvangeri so mungati muntu asambira mnyuki. Body wise guitar type. Others are different. Others are beautiful in the inside with kind hearts and generous spirits. We should never let someone else's negativity define our worth. And another thing that you should know is that you are not supposed to express your life based on other people's experience. Instead, we should focus on building ourselves up and surrounding ourselves with positive influences. This might mean seeking out supportive friends and family members. We are all surrounded by people that would always believe in us, no matter what. There's always that person that always will believe in us. Or it might mean finding a therapist if things go to the worst, or a counselor, or a man of God that you can speak to, so that they help you work out through your feelings. If you feel like you're being sullied, you are being underestimated, there are people that would help you, just to give you that word of encouragement and pray with you and just motivate you to become a better person. Second thing is this: embrace our uniqueness. We need to embrace our being of different from others. Simply, each of us have our own unique qualities that make us special. It's important to recognize and embrace these qualities, even if others don't always see them. Just like salt, our presence can make a difference in the world, even if it's not always immediate. Of course, it's not always easy to feel beautiful and worthy when others have treated us poorly. Sometimes it just feels as if it's a curse. But it's important to remember that their actions are a reflection of themselves, not us. Don't live your life based on other people's opinions. So I want you to know this: if you're feeling underestimated, if you're feeling kusuliwa, if you're feeling overlooked, remember that you are beautiful and you are worthy, just like the way you are. Like salt, your presence makes a difference in the world, even if you don't always realize it. So go out there and be the amazing self. The world needs people like you. So as we conclude, I'm going to read the scripture for you. Matthew 5 verse 13, which says, "You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its flavor, how shall it be seasoned? It is then good for nothing but to be thrown out and trampled upon by feet of men." So we are the salt of the world, and let us embrace the uniqueness that is within us. You might feel kusuliwa, you might feel underestimated, as if you are invisible. Everything, and according to God's time frame, you will shine your shine, you will glow. Just hold on to God, just keep your faith, and always remember, you are a unique being. You are a special someone. In man's eyes, you may be useless, but in God's eyes, you are so precious and so valuable. Just like you can't eat relish or anything without salt. Those foods, they may be tasteless. So your existence on earth is to add value and to season things on earth. Salt has got so many characters. Just discover your inner self, your inner being. You will discover that you are a strength and a pillar. Your life is a living testimony to so many people. So never get discouraged. Build your self-esteem. Keep on praying, keep on believing on God, and set your goals and achieve them. One day you shall testify. This has been Underestimated Voices podcast, and thank you so much. Remember to follow us on our socials, and don't forget to invite others. We are here to amplify you that feel kusuliwa, you that feel unheard. We are here to empower you and also to amplify you and help you become better versions of yourself. God does not create useless things. God creates unique things. Remember what I always say: be you, do you, and mind your own business. It doesn't hurt. Make a face, it will pass.
Thank you for tuning in to the Underestimated Voices podcast. Remember, the power of a voice can change the world. Keep listening, keep sharing, and keep amplifying those underestimated voices. Together, let's make a symphony of stories that resonate far and wide. Stay inspired, stay curious, and join us again next time for more incredible narratives. Until then, keep listening and let your voice be heard. This is the Underestimated Voices podcast, amplifying the underestimated, empowering the unheard.